Hello and welcome. It's Angela here with your Heart Wisdom reading for the week beginning 5th of July 2021. I'm taking some time out in July to have a break, but also to focus on development work for Heart Wisdom. So instead of the weekly readings for each sign, I'm going to be posting a general focus for the week. I've already posted the monthly readings for July for each sign, so do check them out if you haven't already. And as always, a huge thank you for being here and supporting my channel. It's much appreciated. So the card that came out for this week is Gratitude. Just take a moment to look at the card to see if the image speaks to you, and connecting to your intuition as you do that. It's one way of getting a personal message from this general reading. For those of you who don't already know, by the way, I work with abstract images. It helps me tune in more effectively, and it never ceases to amaze me how many different things you can see in these images. So yes, take a moment to have a look at that. And generally, this is a week for counting your blessings and adopting an attitude of gratitude. And it can be really beneficial to do that. So if you think about everything that you're grateful for in your life, focusing on that doesn't just make you feel good, but it attracts more abundance towards you because it raises your vibration. And whilst it may not seem that you've got control over what happens in your life and your circumstances, you've always got control over how you respond to those. So you can choose to shift your focus to the positive. I know it's not always easy, but it's very much worth the effort. Just to give you a little personal story, I was on a road trip recently visiting a relative, and the journey was lengthened considerably because of, I presume, an accident, some sort of incident. So basically I was on a major motorway and they closed it, and it took 4 hours to inch along and just go to come off the motorway and get back on beyond the junction that was closed. And whilst I was sat there inching along, it was a hot day and I really needed to use the facilities of the service station, and surrounded by lorries and fumes, and I started to feel myself getting really irritated, especially because people were overtaking my stationary vehicle to jump the queue, basically, to get off the motorway. And literally hundreds of cars came past. And I felt myself getting agitated, and I could feel myself going to get incredibly annoyed and angry and frustrated, and concerned that I was going to be very late, etc. And I just thought to myself, I've got a choice here. I can allow myself to slip into this negative attitude and this anger, or I can shift my focus. And I just thought, I'm going to sit here and spend some of this time. I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. I'm going to use this time to count my blessings. And I did. And I just listed all of the things that I'm grateful for in my life. And it was a long, long list. And I'm sure I didn't get everything in there, but once I'd finished doing that, I just felt so much better, and I felt really relaxed and calm. And I just patiently crawled along until we got off the motorway and followed the diversion to get back on again. And although I was over 4 hours late getting to my destination, I wasn't tired when I got there. And I was just so grateful to be able to see the people that I was going to visit, and especially after COVID and the lockdown and everything. So yes, shifting your focus to something positive, and particularly being grateful for all that you have, it can really help lift your spirits and just make you feel more at peace with the world. An alternative message that can come from this card is about you feeling appreciated. So ask yourself the question, am I appreciated? Are my efforts being rewarded? And do I feel that I deserve abundance? Do I deserve happiness? Do I deserve love? Etc., etc. It can really help to pay attention to your feelings when you're counting your blessings, because you may have some negative internal dialogue going on. Pay attention and reaffirm that you are worthy. Sometimes when you're thinking about all the things that you're grateful for, you know, you can have that niggling doubt or that thought that, you know, oh well, I've got it now, but it might not last. Or, you know, I'm not sure that I should really have that because, you know, I haven't worked for it, or, you know, or such and such that I care about doesn't have that, or they don't have as much as me. There's so many ways we can, you know, talk ourselves out of deserving things. And it's just important that you are able to acknowledge that you do deserve, that you are worthy. And this is a week for really appreciating yourself and acknowledging your rightful place in the world. You deserve and can expect to have abundance in all areas of your life, irrespective of your circumstances. And remember, you can choose how you respond, just a bit like me stuck in that traffic. And also, where thoughts go, energy flows. So what you focus on will grow. So bear that in mind this week. I'm truly grateful for you for giving your time to me and listening to this message. Until next time, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.